Hi guys, I am back with another episode. So yeah, this is me retaking the one before. I was supposed to post, but I wasn't satisfied. So I hope this time I can make this work because I cannot fathom another thing. Okay, bear with me, guys. So falling out of love. First, let's discuss about falling in love, right? Before we go there, it correlates. You know what they say when you fall in love? Some says, okay. Of course, there are a lot of conceptions and theories about falling in love. So some says falling in love is actually not about the person you're attracted to. It's about you. It's a projection. That's a term. It's a projection. So you fall in love with someone because they reflect something in you. You know, I always say that when somebody compliments me, when someone tells me something good and they say something that makes me feel good, I tell them, you are a reflection of what you see in me, of how you see me, and what am I in your eyes. You are. If somebody tells me, oh, you're so kind, you're so gentle, you're so pretty, you're so beautiful, all those kinds of things, I'm gonna give that back to them because honestly, that's how I see it. It's like we are the reflection of how we see others. And yeah, so some people says, you're are you having a hard time accepting compliments? But yeah, it's just really how I believe that works, you know. So yeah, it's a projection. So it's worth noting that if you're attracted to someone, you ask yourself why you're attracted to them. What's in them that's in you that you haven't discovered, that you've suppressed, that you just maybe it's something that you're ashamed of, you're guilty of, and but it's something in you. It is supposed to be something. So same is true with negatives. Of course, it's not just the positive. So if you see someone, if you're attracted to someone, you see this person, and you're like, huh, I think I'm falling in love. You think you're falling in love with a person, but then something in you is being awakened. Something in you is being stirred. So with the negatives, that's how shadow work works. It's like if you see this person and some people might tell you, oh, this person is arrogant. How in the world are you attracted to this person? So that says something in you. So maybe it's not arrogance that you're seeing in that person. It's like that confidence, and it's in you. It's a suppressed part in you. The confidence that you haven't cultivated. So yeah, basically, it's gonna stir something. You're hearing about this. I know if you have a partner right now and you're gonna reflect on it, and yeah, it's a courageous thing to do, actually, because somehow once you do this, once you start questioning, right? Once you start asking, why am I attracted to my partner? Why am I attracted to this person? Why am I drawn to him, to her? It will stir something in you, and it will be good to have a partner that's understanding. I mean, if you're into that, like discovering yourself, discovering these kinds of things, it will shape the dynamics, of course. If you're just doing this and you're already with somebody, you have to make them understand. And it's not like you have to break up with someone because you have to work on yourself, but it will really be a good thing if you work on yourself before you enter that relationship. But yeah, it's sometimes it's just things aren't that way. So if right now you're interested in working in yourself, and you just reflect and you look at your partner, and then you try to study him or her, and then you try to analyze yourself, maybe it will be a good thing to talk to them and about what you're doing. So it's a big step, it's a courageous step if you're into this. So that's where the concept of falling out of love enters. I mean, if you're unconscious, of course, now you're trying to be conscious about this. So you're trying to work on yourself. So with the help of your partner, with the understanding, and with the knowledge of that partner of yours, you can work on this while you're in a relationship, I guess. So falling out of love. What now? How is this related to that? So, okay, if you're not aware and you haven't done your shadow work, that's the integration. You basically don't know that you're attracted to this person. Why? It's like it's just attracted. You're drawn. You feel the chemistry, and it's highly unlikely you're going to fantasize about the person. Of course, it's like because you haven't truly known yourself. You haven't worked on yourself. You have this uncovered shadows within yourself. You haven't worked on that. So meaning you try to look for that missing self of yours to another person. So that's basically how you were attracted to that person, because something in you that you haven't integrated, that haven't brought to consciousness, is something that you see in that person. So but then people are imperfect, that as well. Well, I guess you won't if you haven't done the shadow work, because once you do that, it fosters like you heal yourself. You uncover these things that you have suppressed within yourself. You bring it to consciousness, so you know within yourself that you yourself isn't perfect, that you have this dark side, you have this trauma, you have these tendencies. So if you haven't done that, you're going to see this partner of yours and you're going to see them perfectly, of course, because you haven't integrated yourself. But then as human beings as they are, they're going to be inconsistent. Something will change in you if they consistently destroy that image that you have projected in them. So in ways, you're going to be living in illusion and fantasy. That's really a recipe for disappointment, and accumulation of that, of course, is going to contribute to what they say falling out of love. You're gonna wake up one day and then you feel like something changed, that you don't know this person anymore. confidence in your partner, you don't know them anymore. Because, yeah, maybe because your illusions and your fantasy has been broken already without you knowing it, of course. And the consequences is that this person that you saw as someone perfect isn't anymore. So yeah, basically, unfortunately, if you haven't done that within yourself, you won't really love a person because of him or her, because of him or her personality, him or her. It's that person in front of you. That's an individual in front of you. You love them because of what they stare at you, what they show you about you that you don't know, that you have suppressed, that you haven't actualized yet. So that's unfortunate, because that's basically how you fall out of love. So I guess next time, actually it's not just about your partner, it's everybody that you meet. That's why they say, you don't meet a person coincidentally. Everything is meant to happen. Like even just a stranger, that's passing you by, that's meant to happen. If you try to look into it, some emotions will be stirred when you meet some people, and that's going to teach you about something about you. Everything that we admire with someone, that give us an awe, something that irritates us and makes us frustrated and angry about another person, that's a chance for you. That's a chance for us to discover ourselves, to know ourselves. If you just look within and you just look back at yourself, whenever that happens, they reflect something else in our psyche that we haven't brought out of our consciousness. So that's how I look at it. That's the way I look at it. And I don't know. Let me know your thoughts about this. 'Cause I don't think there's any other way. Because of course, science can there are still a lot of things that science can't explain, and one of those is falling out of love. Yes, okay, they can talk about chemicals in our brain and everything, stuff like that. That's interesting thoughts. Now, speaking of that, I have another topic that I already have this in mind. It's like these topics arises whenever I'm in autopilot mode, whenever I'm washing with the dishes, whenever I'm in the bathroom. It's just that's where these ideas come. So yeah, the next topic I thinking of discussing is I just realized it. It's like I'm talking to a friend and he's like discussing about how fear just stop him from loving, from being compassionate, from being empathetic, from showing his affection. But then the paradox that entered my mind while I was on my autopilot mode is that I've read about this article regarding fear, which is a catalyst for you to make you fall in love. It's like you know, the articles that says if you wanted a person to have feelings for you, to, you know, to basically fall in love, you bring them to something that will scare them. And the studies about you know, abductors and you know, those criminals who abducts people, and science says, yeah, of course this needs to be verified. I've read it somewhere, and of course, once I read it somewhere, I'm gonna read another article. I'm gonna find other articles regarding that. So they say the one that is abducted, you know, forms feelings with their abductors. It's weird, right? So it's like it's contradictory. It's like fear fear removes compassion and, you know, empathy and feelings and love. But then other article says fear creates those, you know, brain chemicals that makes you fall in love. It's contradicted. It's quite interesting. So I'm gonna delve deep in that. I'm still gonna do some more research, of course. But if you have thoughts about this, if you have, you know, opinions, of course you can share it. Let's discuss it. Maybe that's gonna help me. That's gonna help me, you know, understand things as well. Very open to this understanding. So till next time, guys. See you. Thank you for watching.